All right, real quick video because no one really watches the Day of the Dead videos. We just finished episode 6, The Lady Birders of Nepa. I don't know what Nepa is, but maybe that's the area that they're driving through where they find these lady birders.
I guess. I don't know what Nepa is either.
But yeah, I think that we get like maybe 100 views on every one of these videos. So no one's really watching these videos. No one's really watching this show. It's a shame. We quite like this show.
Production quality.
Yeah, we're just quick. Didn't set anything up. We care though.
Yes.
We just
Obviously.
we don't think anybody else cares.
Yeah.
So I thought I'd just do a quick video here. So in this one primarily takes place in the Paymart. We do get our little band of merry misfits, trying to make it to Paymart, and they encounter this group of sisters. A
gaggle of sisters.
A gaggle.
Seance of sisters.
A murder of crows.
Yeah, I don't know what the grouping is for sisters, but
a couple sisters.
Some
sisters.
Some sissies.
I guess a couple. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Couple sisters, and they are being chased by what they think is a flashing pervert. And okay, Kaylee's was very upset about this.
I was super upset.
She wanted to see some zombie dickage.
100%.
Me too.
Zombie dick. They set it up, and then they were like, nah.
So my hope for this is that this show will get a Blu-ray release, and we will see zombie dong.
I hope so.
Right? Because to me, don't set up zombie dick and even say it out loud and make us like this whole joke about it if you can't show it.
Yes.
Like, let's see it.
Yeah, show me.
Right? Because Lauren's even like, whoa, this thing is flopping around.
Like, is it big?
Well, he's dead.
Yeah.
So he can't get blood to it. So it's not like he has like a hard on and he's got to be huge.
It's got to be massive.
If he's slapping it around on his thighs just by walking. Because he's not purposely swinging it back and forth.
No, he's just walking.
He's just walking. So this thing is a straight up elephant's trunk.
I want to see it.
Now you want to see it even more.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so this is a total missed opportunity because it's on the Sci-Fi Network, which is so stupid to me that they can show the level of gore and the cuss words and everything, but they can't show a dead zombie dick.
Yeah.
Super lame. But yeah, it is annoying to me that if the zombie dick clip doesn't exist, why set up the joke if you could never do it in the first place?
We just have to make the zombie dick.
Maybe they wrote it and they thought like we could get this passed, and then they couldn't get it passed.
Yeah, I could see that. They were like, it's too far.
I think it's funny. It's a funny setup that they think he's some perv.
Yeah.
And then he comes out. It would have been great if he was slapping it around though.
Oh man.
Reminds me of like Tokyo Gore Police.
Yes.
With the literal elephant.
Yeah. It would have made me, I don't know. They would have definitely elevated this show to very high if there had been zombies.
Jeez, just one dick.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I talk about tits all the time, and all this girl wants is an actual big dick in her life.
What?
So, anyways, so then they steal their car. They take off. They're like, bye. And so they have to trek on foot. This is when Herb, who needs to smoke some herb to chill the fuck out, because he rolls his eyes like 17 times in the first minute of this episode. But this is where he gets himself injured, and I think he's definitely going to... I don't know if he's going to die from these injuries. He could definitely get pretty sick from them.
I think he's going to die.
Yeah, well, he'll definitely die, but I just don't know if it'll be from that wound. Because he keeps telling everyone, like, oh, just let the bitch die. And
sure.
Like, oh, we're really going to help people. Like, Herb is the worst.
Yes, he is. He sucks. He doesn't want to help anybody. The doctor's trying to save one of the sisters who's impaled with a tree branch. And he's like, just let her die. Like, I know a lost cause when I see one. Yeah. Which, it's like right in front of her, and like, yeah, it's a crisis, and sure, there might be times in those situations where you'd have to pick and choose, like, make a hard decision of like who gets to live and who gets to die because of limited resources or time or whatever. But in this case, like, Jay, the doctor, I'm totally on his side. 100% you should be trying to save everybody you can.
Yeah.
And especially if it's like, well, she'll die if you take it out, or you can just let her die and give her painkillers. You might as well try and save her.
Absolutely.
Like, if she's going to die anyway, what's another 5 minutes, you know? I mean...
Right.
Yeah, so...
And the sister's kind of giving him shit right and left over, like, the way that he's doing things. I guess she's hysterical and whatever. But as I said to you, if they don't like their makeshift hospital, they can go and try to find another branch.
They can't.
They can. They can. You started laughing before I said it.
Because I remembered it. I remembered your pun.
I'm going to start telling everyone all the puns I make. Not all of them. The best ones.
The good ones. The best.
All of them are good, right?
I feel like I'm going to get beat.
Beat?
Just kidding.
Never again. Never
Like,
again. I told you, 7th time was it.
That was it. No
that
more
was it.
meetings.
No more today. So now we get Trey here, and he's talked to by little Miss Bridezilla, who's starting to become a likable character.
Yeah.
We're showing that she is the way she is because her dad's a cunt.
Yep.
And, she gives Trey some good advice. And he is pumped. He's ready to rock and roll.
Yeah, it's got a total change of heart.
He does. And I don't know. I'm coming around to her for sure. But somebody else I was coming around to a degree, because I was like, oh, the mayor may care for these people and whatnot.
Oh,
I guess
man.
we should save this for the end. But, I mean, I already brought it up. The mayor has officially made herself pretty much irredeemable at this point.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah.
I mean, okay, like,
She's...
if we go through this, her intention was, of course, she thinks that the dumb oat milk drinking liberals are killing everything, and that and while I am on her side about this, that these zombies are dead, I do love that they bring up the idea. I talked about this, I think, in our other reviews of this, that I like the idea of zombies are able to be cured.
Yeah.
And that they find out after they've killed 100 of them, like, oh shit, we might have been able to save these people.
Oh, yeah.
Now, that being said, we know from a doctor in the house that this girl is dead.
Yeah.
D-E-D, dead.
Dead.
Okay? So, they think they need to take that moment and say, all right, we know this chick's dead. She can't be brought back. Maybe the other ones can, but she can't. But I find that to be pretty strong evidence that they're fucking dead. And that they need to be disposed of. We get the Peepaw guy back here.
Peepaw.
Peepaw.
Yeah.
Everything's about his
Peepaw
Peepaw.
in
No,
the head, would you?
motherfuck, no, I wouldn't. That's not the line.
No,
I don't know what the line
I like
is.
motherfuck, no, I wouldn't.
Something close to that.
He's such a funny, stupid character. But, I mean, he's there to show, like, you know, how easily people are swayed by stronger characters.
Well, he seems like he'd be the Republican.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you know, conservative redneck who's
He's
falling for the liberal agenda bullshit. But yeah, he's a likable character.
Yeah.
But yeah, so what happened with? Well, okay, before we talk about the mayor thing, I guess I have to talk about it. But so Trey's gonna go stand up for himself. He comes upon to his wife chewing tobacco, which is fucking disgusting.
Yeah, she's like spitting into.
Oh, so gross. And then something happens here.
He kisses her.
He kisses her, but then the zombie comes out.
Yes.
The dead sister.
The zombie comes out, and her opponent is like, wait a minute, we can reason with them, and she attacks him. And then he comes out and hits...
Well, before that, he's like, get this fucking thing off me. Someone killed this thing. Like, as soon as he's in danger.
Switch. Yeah, of course.
He's like, oh, no, wait, we need to save this.
It's pretty disgusting to see both sides, you know, both of the politicians instantly try and put a spin on the whole situation.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
it's so aggravating because it's very clearly like should be non-denominational, like no party lines,
Right.
like this is a crisis and like it doesn't really matter who you're voting for, but they're thinking like this is something that we're going to get passed, and like I want the I want
Well,
my
like most
constituents
politicians, they have no convictions.
Right.
They have no actual firm,
Yes.
like, set ideology.
Yeah. So that's frustrating, but yeah, he's like, get this fucking thing off of me, and then the mayor actually shows up and is like, move, and then outruns Trey, is that his name? With a shovel, and he's like, I got this.
Right, he's trying to assert himself as a
Yeah.
male dominant figure to try to reclaim his failing marriage.
Yeah.
Which, so as far as the mayor letting this zombie out in order to try to change these people's minds, while it of course goes terribly wrong and is dangerous to do, her intention was, and I can only assume, that she let this thing out in order to sway these guys while following it, making sure it doesn't hurt anybody, showing them that it is a threat so that they will change their minds, and that she can run in with her gun and save the day, and everyone will listen to her because she knows what's going on here and she knows what needs to be done. So I'm not, like, it's a fucked up thing to do. It costs her husband, who she seems to be kind of happy that he's trying to take back charge of their marriage and be a male role in their relationship again. But I actually kind of understand what she's doing here. It's just that you're fucking with people's safety.
Yes.
But I do get the intention, and I do think that it's Trey that really kind of fucks it up by trying to be the assertive guy and be like, I can save the day here. And she was like, get the fuck out of the way. Now, of course, in that scenario, she should have just taken the shot because he dies anyways, kind of like we were talking about with the Branch sisters. But yeah, I don't know. I'm wavering a little bit, but what she did is reckless. But also what she did is what she thinks is right, because these guys want to try to be like Kumbaya with the zombies, and she knows that is not the strategy.
Sure.
And this is they need kind of a wake-up call. And this is early in the zombie apocalypse. We're still in the same day. Even Kaylee saw a sign that said Day of the Dead. The holiday, not another, not the 85 movie. But yeah, I don't know, yeah, she's definitely, what I was trying to say is, this is still the same day. This is early into the zombie apocalypse. If we were 6 seasons into The Walking Dead and somebody did this, you would be like, 100% I'm with them. These people need to have their fucking asses kicked into shape here.
Sure.
Zombies are not to be, sympathized with or tried to save.
Yeah.
You need to fucking scare these people into knowing what's right. So this is really early for her to be doing this, is why probably it looks more villainous than it is. So I'm playing a little bit of devil's advocate here, saying she's irredeemable, but at the same time I'm still saying, is she though? I get her intention, and it really only goes wrong because her fucking husband gets in the way and tries to play hero.
Right. No, I get her intention too. I don't think it really makes it the right decision though.
Yeah.
Because she's, like you said, being reckless and putting people's safety at risk, which she shouldn't be doing, especially as the mayor.
No.
But I do understand why she's doing it. She's trying to kind of shock people into
But she thinks
understanding
the other
that
guy
the danger's there.
is putting them in danger.
Well, yeah.
Which he is.
Yes, he definitely is.
And
but
he's not doing it for real intention. He's doing it because he's trying to win a fucking campaign. I don't believe a word out of his mouth.
No. But nobody knows, like you said. I mean, it's also the first day of the zombie apocalypse. Nobody knows to kill, to shoot, to hit it in the brain.
She should know that by now.
Which she should, because she's downed zombies.
Yes.
By getting them in the head. So, but nobody really knows, any of the mechanics of things. People really aren't I mean, they're kind of
But they know
understanding that the
zombies.
zombies come back when they're dead, but they don't. Yeah,
They know the word zombies.
they do know the word zombies,
and we all know zombies are headshots.
Yes,
Like every fucking person
always
knows that.
Yeah.
So if they know the word zombie, they should know shoot them in the head.
So I don't know. I don't know why they don't understand that, but
I don't either.
yeah. And then we got more Bub this episode too.
Sure did. We get some real callbacks to Day of the Dead
Yes.
here. With the trinkets that she gives him, which
Salem's Lot.
Salem's Lot.
And a tape recorder.
And a tape recorder.
And it's a toothbrush.
And a toiletry.
A toiletry
Yeah.
instead of, yeah, it's true, it's a toiletry.
It's a toiletry. It's not the razor.
Yeah.
It's a toothbrush this time, but yeah, we get the tape recorder. He never plays with the tape recorder.
No.
He's more infatuated with his lighter
Yes.
and a video of his son and his dead wife.
Yes, and also his wallet, his badge.
Yes,
But yeah, it's his
and he
son
puts
and
it
his
on
dead
himself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, and
The wife is dead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We watched so many things, and I'm like, wait, is that this show?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's dead. And then Dr. Frankenstein is super excited about all of that.
Yeah.
And she kind of just leaves him there and takes like her samples and vials
Yeah.
to go report back to her corporation, I guess.
Well, yeah, she's made a breakthrough.
Yeah.
Right.
So, I don't know. I'm assuming she's going to come back, but also
I'm
not
assuming
sure.
she's going to run into Rhodes out there, and they're going to have a conflict. Because there's definitely I think Rhodes will kill her because she's Dr. Frankenstein and he's Rhodes, and I definitely think his death will include the choke on him line.
Choke on him.
So I definitely think those things are coming.
Yeah.
And we also get a big fight between the doctor and his bride-to-be. He's finally like, I'm fucking done.
Yes.
He seems to be done with her.
Which is good. I don't think they're a well-matched couple.
No.
Maybe they're not. Maybe she isn't, as horrible as we thought she was initially because of bad parenting and stuff. But they're definitely not the right match.
And then we also get Lauren tempting herself with drugs, which the doctor set her up for sure.
100%. And we don't really know if she's taken one of them because there's 4 painkillers that she finds.
Yeah.
And one of them drops and she picks it up.
Sure, she might have taken it.
She might have taken it.
We also find out what happened to the doctor to make his medical license potentially get taken from him, and that the Herb is keeping him on as a courtesy because he's marrying the daughter, because he wrote a prescription to Lauren who used it incorrectly, and he got the blame for it, which is such bullshit to me. Like, if someone tricks you into writing them a prescription as a doctor, I mean, really? Like, take your license away?
Yeah.
I don't know what she did with it. What'd she do? Get high?
Yes.
Big fucking deal. Like, if she killed 100 people with it or something, then I'd be like, yeah, that didn't go so well, but she got high fucking well. A lot of people get high. Drugs should be illegal anyways.
Well, yeah, but the painkillers specifically also are very addictive and bad for people.
A lot of drugs.
So, yes, a lot of drugs.
Don't do drugs. Don't do drugs.
Do some
okay?
drugs. Do a drug once.
Do whatever you want.
Yeah.
It's your fucking body. I'm not here to tell you what to do. And then we get the bonding of brothers. Because they're fucking brothers. Admit it already. Admit it.
They're bros.
Another thing that we've missed out on here twice now is the revelation that that the kid isn't his.
Yeah.
And now he's dead. And we
he's
never
not
get to
gonna
see
know.
him find out.
We get to see the kid find out.
We get to see the kid find out, but never Trey, which is really weird to me.
Yeah. It's kind of a shame. I was hoping to see his reaction because I actually really liked his character. I thought he was really good comedic relief.
Yeah.
Even though it is a comedy, so a lot of the characters have some funny moments, but he was just kind of stupidly endearing, I guess.
Yeah.
So it's a shame, but he's gonna come back as a zombie. I almost said as a werewolf for some reason, but he's I don't know, maybe.
Howling 3. He'll come back as a marsupial.
No.
You'll
No
see
way.
a drawing of him, and he'll be like,
no way, he's just gonna die.
yeah. He's just gonna, she should have shot him right in the head right after that.
Yes, she should have. But he's gonna come back as a zombie for sure.
I feel like the doctor should have ran in and tried to stop his bleeding neck, but I guess not. He's like, I already tried today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, what is that called? What is it? Burnout, but it's
medical
Compassion
burnout.
What is that word? Or what is that phrase?
I don't know.
Anyway,
but
it's like caregiving
it is
burnout.
interesting that he tries to save her and he fights with Herb over it, and then she's just dead.
Yeah.
Like the next scene, it's like, oh,
I
she
know.
died.
I thought she was gonna live. I thought he was gonna have a little small victory, but
yeah, for sure. I definitely thought he was gonna have a victory over him, and he was gonna be like, and that could have been used against him later, like with that girl. Like he was wanting you to die or whatever. They set up all these emotional things and then kind of just don't capitalize on them. So the show's really more going for the comedy, but they won't even show us zombie dicks. So how funny can the show really be if I'm not seeing full frontal male zombie nudity?
couldn't have said it better myself.
100. Because that guy definitely had a hundy in the undies.
Full
From what we
frontal
can
zombie
fucking,
nudity.
from what we can hear with the. Or here,
That's more accurate. Whoa.
or like mine.
No.
Get out of here! Have you put it real close? But I think
that's...
we got everything mostly. If we
Yeah.
forgot anything, let us know. From all one of you that is watching this, hi you.
Hi you.
Hi you,
Someone.
Joe from you. She hasn't watched you,
I've only watched some of it.
but she's watching you right now through the camera. She can see you. What's their name?
Joe.
No,
It
you
just
can't just go
happened to
with
be
Joe.
Joe.
No,
Like, I
it's
don't pick
it
these
is
things.
Joe.
What's up,
Ironically, hey Joe.
Joe? He's just an average Joe. Eh.
Yeah, cup of Joe.
No.
No,
No. He doesn't drink coffee.
fine.
He drinks Red Bull.
So do you think the mayor's definitely not going to she's definitely not going to cough up to this, but I definitely thought it was going to be that Lauren was the one who accidentally let her out.
Oh yeah, I did too. I thought she was gonna be like
But-
stoned.
Oh no.
And she let him out.
Yeah.
But nope, it was the mayor.
Definitely the mayor, and she did a shit job of going through with her plan there. Mm-hmm. But I think
that's everything.
So, well,
Yeah.
thanks for watching, Joe,
Thanks.
and we'll see you next week. Bye.